delighted to be here, everyone, and thank you for having me. I'm very excited about the concept of next month's show, the recycled one. If that comes back ever, I'm gonna come out and just wear the shirt with the gardening rakes in it from before, and just never talk about it. Here's something that you should know about me for the next few jokes to make sense. I got married last year. Sorry, ladies, read it and feel the same way I did before. Damn it! It's been nice so far. We just got a new apartment that's like just the two of us, and we have 2 forks in it, so like you're not invited. But it's been nice so far. We started getting Blue Apron at our house. In case you were wondering if she was also white, she is. We're both very white, and Whole Foods was just too darn far away, and so we've solved that problem finally. Blue Apron, if you don't know, is like a weird company. Their like whole business motto is just like, we're gonna send 5 potatoes to you in the mail and then act like that's not something a serial killer would do. That's the whole system. And it's troubling. Like last week someone mailed me a fennel bulb, and like not someone I know, just like a stranger just sent that to me with like directions on what to do with it, and that is a fucking message if I've ever seen it. I thought that I would be a lot better at cooking based on all the Chopped that I watched. I got real overconfident about it, and it turns out that Chopped has only taught me the names of food. That's all that show does. It's tell me that more food exists in the world that you don't know how to cook. Like if I was ever on the show, it would just, I'm so bad that I would just have to like play defense against all the other chefs and just like steal all the frying pans, just like boom, 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 and then just like while they're all knocked out, just like microwave popcorn for 30 minutes. And then they disqualify me, but I get a whole spin-off show called Bunked where I prank celebrities, but you guys get it. I'm excited that is the new system, like the new trend for television though, is all these food competition shows, because it means that the old trend is over, and the old trend was ghost shows, and I'm very excited that there are no more ghost shows in the world. Because every show was the same. They would like at the beginning of the show, they'd like tease one of the scenes in the show where one of the hosts is like, yeah, what was that? And then the end of the show was always just like, sometimes the wind seems like ghosts, it turns out. And then they tease the next one, like, oh, the next episode is the wind that goes this time? Shit, we said it was a ghost again, didn't we? Specifically, the ones that made me the most insane were the ones where, like, not only is the house haunted in the show, but then also, like, the kid in the house is haunted. And he's, like, snarling and throwing furniture, and, like, his parents taught him better than that, so they're like, demon, must be a demon. And then every episode was just like, they bring in this priest to get rid of the demon, and then he does, and the demon goes away, but then the demon, like, remembers that there's, like, a whole half hour left of the show, and so he comes back. And they try harder to get rid of him again, and then at the end of the show, he goes away for good, and, like, the whole family is, like, stronger as a unit. I just wanted one of those episodes just be like, they get rid of the demon, and then he comes back, and then the whole family's just like, yeah, we tried. And then the next scene, you just cut to the adoption agency where they're just trying to like used car salesman pitch their kid, just like, no demons in this child at all. And he's just sitting there like, and like, he does have a peanut allergy. That's what that is. I used to think that I was bad at dating, and now that I'm married, I've realized that I'm just bad at people. It was just people the whole time. And I do my best, I feel like, to like be a regular, like fun person in the world, but also I know that like if it ever came out in the news that I had been an alien this whole time that was just here to like study the whole race, everyone I've ever met would be like, oh, that makes sense, but like I am made of whimsy, like I say that, but it is all like brain whimsy. Like for a long part of my adult life, I owned a full-size coin-operated air hockey table, and everyone that came over was like, "This is gonna be the best. This is gonna be so fun." And I'd be like, "Right, bang, 1-0," and it's not a good way to make friends. The entire time. anytime I meet anybody new, my brain just has a panic where it's just like, all the words are stupid. Why would you say any words? Also, fuck, where do hands go? They go somewhere all the time when you're not thinking about it, but where is that magical place? You're thinking about it now, and I tell you where they don't go, wherever they are right now. That's definitely not the right place. Just cut off your hands. It's not the worst idea you've had during a conversation with someone. I'll say this, my wife, she's like a cool lady. I recommend marrying her if you have the opportunity. She loves me contractually, like we signed the whole thing and everything. She won't tell me why she loves me, which is a good call. I want to know why, but also I know that if she told me, I would do that thing constantly until she grew to hate it. That's just, I know that about myself. I don't know if anybody can relate to that, where someone's like, nice shirt, and you're like, this shirt forever. Got it. You're like, no, it's going to get like holes and dirty if you just wear it every day. And I'm like, oh, I should laminate the shirt. That's who I am. I'm just like a laminated shirt that you can't lower your arms in, but like for a personality. The most recent thing, since we got married, I inherited a niece. I have a niece now, and she's 9, and she is the fucking best. She's great. She called us 2 weeks ago because she had started a detective agency, and she wanted to know if we had any problems that she could solve. That's like her whole thing. Is just she's very, very confident and awesome. And everyone to her insists that I am fun because I'm a comedian. And then she's like, oh, you're a comedian, you should tell me a joke. And I go, oh, I have this like 5-minute long thing on the, and then she's already gone. And it's interesting. We were in a car, and we had just gone bowling, because I am fun in theory, like I said. And it was me and my wife, and then her and her also 9-year-old friend in the backseat. And then my niece decides that we're all just going to start spitballing jokes, like we're going to write some new jokes just with each other, like it's a fun workshop in a Volkswagen Rabbit. And she only really does knock-knock jokes so far, but she started one, and it was the one that goes knock knock, who's there? And then she said orange. And that's not how that joke is supposed to start. You're supposed to say banana like a lot of times before you say orange. And so back to her, I countered with knock knock, who's there? Banana, you glad I didn't say orange? And she and her friend were both just like, what is happening? Jokes can just be anything now? You can just say any words and be like, get it? And so for the rest of the ride, I just did every word in the exact same format. And it was my favorite ride that I've ever had. It was just knock knock, who's there? Fireworks, you glad I didn't say banana. And it was like a Def Jam car for a minute. I think you might be old enough now that I'm starting to get fun. Thank you very much.